Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning the week of July 11th through the 17th in my Erin Condren vertical neutral life planner. And this week is actually a frankenkit. So I am using old stickers from mainly Glam Planner and Scribble Prints Co. Every once in a while I'll throw in another shop, but those are the two main shops that I get my stickers from. So that's where most of these sticker scraps, or leftovers if you will, are from. And this week every year I try to do like a rainbow spread. Typically what I've done in the past is like color blocking. So like Monday will be pink, Tuesday will be red, and so on and so on. But this year I wanted to do like a pastel-y rainbow type thing where it's not color blocked, it's literally just a bunch of pastel colors, because I had that like cotton candy-ish washi and those cotton candy like glitter headers from Scribble Prints Co. And I just had basically a bunch of pastel leftovers that I wanted to use, so I thought this would be the perfect time to do so. And every year I always do a pride spread, so I usually match that with the rainbow spread that I do. And this year, again, no idea why I didn't do it in June. I guess June was just basically fully booked with other activities, but I still wanted to make sure I had my rainbow pride spread, so I decided to do it in July. And I mixed from a grab bag, I had the sheet that had the deco on it from a pastel pride kit from Scribble Prints Co. And then I also had leftover like summer deco stickers from another pastel kit from Scribble Prints Co. So, or maybe it was Glam Planner. That looks like Glam Planner. I don't know. No, that's Scribble Prints Co. Either way, I mixed two different decos. One was Pride themed, one was just summer themed, and I think it looks really well. And even like the way that this spread came together, I mean, pastels are pastels. It's super easy to just mix them because they kind of fit the same color scheme, or like, I don't know, vibe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. So I'm really happy with the way that this spread turned out. I'm so happy that I was able to use a lot of stickers, like especially those glitter headers that I would have been really hard to match with another kit. And I'm so glad I was able to use things up. That's one of the reasons why I love franken planning so much, is because I get to use up old stickers. Nothing goes to waste. I really get my money's worth out of it. And in a way, I get a free kit or a free week out of it, because I already bought the stickers for another purpose and they would have just been donated or thrown away. Well, for me, donated. I don't really throw away stickers, but yeah, I'm so happy with the way that the spread turned out. I think it looks great. So anyway, moving on to the actual week. So this week, or Monday, we were still in Montana. If you watched my plan with me from last week, if not, I'll go ahead and card it up above. But we were still in Montana for a wedding that was the Saturday before this. So Monday was when we left. But before we left, because we had an afternoon flight, we decided to have breakfast with the bride. Unfortunately, the groom was already working, so he couldn't come. But we had breakfast. It was nice to hang out with her. She is one of Colton's best friends from undergrad. So it was really nice to catch up with her. I know he missed her a lot. So, yeah, it was nice to talk to her, see how the wedding went. Because we're engaged, Colton and I are engaged, so we kind of got a little in on, wedding timelines and behind the scenes and whatnot. So anyway, it was nice to have breakfast with her. And then we flew from Bozeman, had a layover in Dallas, had lunch. We had a really long layover, I believe. So we had a sit down lunch at the airport. I caught up on some YouTube, since I try not to watch any when I'm on vacation. So caught up on YouTube during the layover, flew back home. And that was basically it. I believe because this flight was later, we landed at like midnight is what that time flight lands. So didn't really do much once we landed, basically just went straight to bed. And then Tuesday was at least Tuesday morning was unwinding from the trip. So I did some laundry in the morning. And then I had a meeting actually I was on the student planning committee for a conference. At the time I'm doing this voiceover, it already happened, but obviously when I'm filming that, or the time I'm filming this, it didn't yet. But so I had a meeting for that, did some work, met with my advisor, and then I don't always mark it, but today I did, was that I melted some wax. And then I did a little bit of filming, most likely last week's spread, just to catch up and fill everything in, as well as plan the day for Monday, since at this point that already happened. Did some planning, because every Sunday night or really Monday morning, I like to have kind of like a game plan for the week for work-wise. And so, but because I was gone Monday, Tuesday this week was like my Monday. So I figured out my schedule for the week, and then we went to trivia, as we always do on Tuesday nights, and then once we got back, I read in the evening like I usually do. Moving on to Wednesday, caught up on some more YouTube. I typically do that Monday mornings, but because I was so behind, because I didn't watch anything at the end of last week and the beginning of this week, basically, I watched some more YouTube on Wednesday just to try to get caught up. Did some work, had a meeting, and then we caught up on Only Murders in the Building. I talk about this every week, or at least every week that it airs, since it's not airing right now. Season 2 is over. But Christina Colton and I watch Only Murders in the Building. It's like a half-hour comedy mystery show. Highly recommend if you're in the market for a new TV show. Worked on the budget. I try to keep up with the budget by doing it like 2 to 3 times a week, especially once I get back from a trip. I like to do it right away, because I don't, once you're looking at your, your statement, it's hard to remember what certain things were. So I like to get that done as soon as possible while things are fresh in my mind and I can put them in the appropriate categories. And then I organized some stickers. I'm assuming I had a whole bunch of items that were delivered while I was gone. And I like to fit, like when I do my hauls, I do them in clips, and I like to do it right away, like once I receive the item, so that I can either use it if it's a time sensitive thing, or I just put it away. It's not taking up room on my desk. I like to keep things as organized as possible. So, most likely just put things away. And then in the afternoon, Christina and I went for a walk. We like to do that. Well, during the summer, we did it in like right after dinner, because that was really the only time you could go outside and not be burning hot. But now, because it's cooler and the sun is setting a lot earlier, we try to change it up. But anyway, during this time in July, we went after dinner a lot. And then in the evening, I watched Sue Thomas FBI, which is the hour-long TV show that I am watching by myself right now, or at the time that this was filmed. Moving on to Thursday, I did some filming in the morning. I try to do the filming, at least my plan with me is Thursday mornings and Monday mornings, so that way Thursdays I can get Monday through Wednesday, and then Monday I can get Thursday through Sunday. Worked on some work, did some editing, again, planned. This could have just been like a midweek refresh with kind of being realistic with my goals and what I can get done and what I already have done if I need to change some things. Did a little bit of cleaning, went to the mall. We went to Auntie Anne's and Target. I had an Amazon delivery. Again, we went for a walk in the evening, and then I finished out the night by reading. And those really cute stickers are from Coffee Monsters Co. They're the summer reading ones. And I thought it was very appropriate to use because they have a pastel color scheme. And I usually try to match my icons, or at least doodle stickers, with the color that I'm using that week. And because those stickers are a pastel rainbow, I thought it would be perfect to use instead of my normal reading stickers. So moving on to Friday, because I wanted that full box, or quote unquote full box, it's basically just a bunch of washi strips, but I wanted that up top and I didn't know how much room I had. So when I do that, I plan the day backwards, or at least I place the stickers down backwards just to get an idea of how much room I have for the quote unquote full box. So in chronological order, I had a meeting with my advisor like I do most Fridays, watched Sue Thomas FBI, did some editing. I took a nap in the afternoon, most likely just trying to catch up on sleep because of basically 2 trips back to back. I was exhausted. It was so stressful. So just trying to catch up on sleep. And then in that evening, we went to a restaurant called Pyrenees. It's a Basque restaurant. And I believe this was for Colton's job. They kind of took everyone out and their significant others for a like celebratory dinner type thing. So that was a lot of fun. Moving on to the weekend, I just cleaned in the morning. I baked some cookies and again organized some stickers. So typically what I do also, if it's a frankenkit week, I'll try to keep things together and try to really look at the stickers that I have left to use for the week and try to focus on finishing up certain sticker sheets so that I can either, if the sheet is completely done, I can throw it away, or if I know that there's not a sticker that I'm going to use, I can donate it as opposed to like adding those items back into my collection. So I try to be strategic about which stickers I use on frankenkits. Went to the dry cleaners to either drop something off or pick it up. Can't remember. Most likely drop off because I didn't mark it earlier this week, but either way. And then Colton had a party. So it was kind of the same reason as we went to Pyrenees the night before. It's the end of a certain season for their work. So he kind of celebrated with a few friends. And I really love how I put those balloons on the munchkin, or excuse me, the emoji. I forgot what they're called. But I think it just looks so cute. I'm happy with how I did that. And then we cleaned up after everyone left, and Christina and I, Colton's mom, watched Persuasion, which is the new Dakota Johnson one, and we both really liked it. I haven't seen or read another Persuasion before, but I think I might read it after I watched that one because I really enjoyed it. So moving on to Sunday, again, watched Sue Thomas. We went to Milt's, which is a local like breakfast place, with a couple of Colton's friends, which was really nice. I Skyped my parents, as I always do every Sunday. Then I did some filming. I sometimes like to do it Sunday night just because if I know that's the last thing I'm going to do, or at least I know what I'm going to do later that evening, I'll just finish it up on Sunday so that Monday I can just start fresh with work and, you know, the week and whatnot. So it looks like I just wrapped up this spread on Sunday, and then to round out the week, Christina and I watched, The Ottoman Lieutenant, which is like a period piece movie, I believe on Netflix. We both really enjoyed it. It was a little bit different than we expected, but we still enjoyed it nonetheless. So that was my week. And so I'm going to quickly show you what the final spread looks like and what stickers I have left. As you can see, I did use a lot of it, which I am super happy about. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys also like to franken plan. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.